Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to format PowerShell output as a list. So in this video you will learn how to format PowerShell output as a list using something what we call format list, and this is useful when, for example, the table view hides important details and you want to see some more information in a more comfortable way. So let's start. What is a format list? By default, PowerShell will print the output or display the output in the table view. So if I will do the get process, I am getting the table with all of the processes. Here you have the columns, handlers, and so on, CPUs, ID, and like this. This comment is a little bit long, so maybe I will show you that on the Get-ChildItem case, like this. We are printing the files and directories that are inside of this PowerShell folder in the table view again. How can we print it as a list? We can do it by typing in get now child item, and now we have to do pipe, and we have to do format and list. By doing this, as you can see, we are getting the same output but as a list, and as you can see we have more information. For example, we have the here we have only last write time, here we have the creation time, last write time, which is here, but also last access time. The mode is here, the length and the name is here, but for example we have a link type, we have a target, we have a version info, and a lot of more information right there. So this is why list view or list format is very useful, because we are getting a lot of information, and it might be easier to read. Let's say that you are only looking for the file one.log, so you can easily read it like this. You don't have to check it and read every column manually. Now we can, of course, if you want to adjust these values, we can also, of course, choose the specific properties. So we can use get child item, but maybe because you don't see it, maybe I will do it like this. So get child item, and now we will do format list again, but in this time we will print only name and I think, for example, mode. As you can see, we are printing only the column name and only the column mode in the list format. So this is also very, very comfortable, I think. Maybe I will show you that it's better to use the property, because I think it's better to just write what you are doing. So you can use format list name and mode, but it's better to use the option property. And you can now write the properties, so the name and the mode. It works the same, but I think the syntax is a little bit more clear. Now, how to show all properties? You can do it by typing in property and the asterisk sign at the end. As you can see, we have even more information that we had by default, because this all from there to there is for one file. So as you can see, this is a lot of information. We have some paths, we have some modes, versions, attributes, and this is how you can do it. And now, when you should use the format list, you should use it when you want a detailed description, as you can see, when object has many properties that are hard to read in the table format, when you are debugging or exploring data, or you want to, or the table view hides information and you want to display it in a more comfortable way. And this is all in this video. This is how you can use format list in PowerShell. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next videos.